The moon enters the sign of Taurus Saturday, October 28th. Let's talk about it. So the moon is going to square Pluto. This square is learning how to transform or learning what needs to be transformed. The moon is also going to trine Lilith. So this is the gift of shame. If you haven't been on your shit, if you haven't been on your routine, if you haven't been getting to your money, you're going to be getting to it now with the moon being unstable. Taurus, and Taurus also rules value. So anything that you value, that you haven't been getting to, like your health, that's something that's valuable. You're going to be feeling shame for it, and that shame is going to help you get on it. The moon is also going to conjunct the North Node. So this is the ability to get on the right path, get back on track, and align yourself with your destiny. The moon is going to sextile Saturn as well. So this is the opportunity to connect or react or respond to your responsibilities, the material plane, your responsibilities. Did I already say that? Yeah, it's the opportunity to get back to business pretty much. The moon also conjuncts Jupiter. So this is going to be the ability to expand your material, your money, the things that you value, expanding on those things, learning about those things, as well as feeling lucky, as well as the ability to feel lucky, feeling wealthy. It's also being in a good mood, right? If you handled, especially with the aspect that's making to Lilith, that shame is helping us get back to handling like our business in terms of our everyday mundane responsibilities, right? So once we handle that, we're going to be feeling good. We're going to be in a good mood after. And yeah. The moon is also opposing Mars, so we're not really going to be feeling motivated or have, a lot of drive or energy for, the practical, realistic side of life. But again, like if you take that opportunity with Saturn to get back to your business and, you accept the gift from the universe, right, with the trine from Lilith to help motivate you, right? Use that shame to help motivate you get back to business, because with the opposition to Mars, we're not really going to be motivated to get back to business. But again, with the conjunction to Jupiter, we're going to feel really good, and we're just going to be in a good mood after we've done it, like once we get it out the way. Conjunction to Jupiter might also suggest that once we start doing it, we don't feel like doing it, but once we start doing it, we start to feel better, we start to feel good and be like, wow, I'm happy that I forced myself to do this material or whatever it is that has to do with reality. The moon is also going to oppose Mercury. So with the moon opposing Mercury, that's our emotional state blocking us from being able to think clearly, or really wanting to engage any mental energy into anything. That doesn't have to do with maternal stability, security, and ourself, right? Self-indulgence. And the opposition to Mercury is also like us being so into ourselves and so worried about like our security and our stability and stuff like that. Like we're not really caring to kind of talk with other people and like merge with them intellectually through conversation and stuff like that, with Mercury being in Scorpio. The sun is also going to oppose the moon. The moon is also going to oppose the sun. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, our emotional state is blocking us from being able to focus on, really connecting with people on a deeper level. We're very much just to ourselves, focused on our money, our shit, our business, our maternity, our security, we're not really in people's face, and we don't care to be in people's face right now. Like we got shit to do, and we just worried about handling our shit right now. Not to mention the full moon is going to happen at 5 degrees Taurus, which is the first decan of Taurus. So it's very much just being self-indulgent into yourself, kind of only worried about yourself. This is the person who's very like refined and very like just to themselves and just worry about themselves and like don't really like couldn't really care about anyone else right now. Tomorrow on the 29th, the moon is going to make a trine to Venus. So I like that. That's the gift from the universe to be able to relax, especially if you handled everything that you needed to handle today. Tomorrow you're going to be able to relax and indulge more in the things that you value, right? Into enjoyment, into pleasure, right? Work now play later type of energy. On the other hand, if you don't do anything today, right, let's say the you were able to ignore, the shame and the opposition to Mars, really like took you over, and like you just really didn't feel motivated to get back to business, and you missed out on the opportunity that Saturn was giving us, and you just didn't do shit today, then tomorrow when it makes the trine to Venus, then you're going to be taking pleasure in the hustle, pleasure in your everyday mundane activities, because at that point you're really going to be feeling it. Like, it's going to be more intense. Like, dang, like I didn't do anything yesterday, like I'm really feeling like shit because of that. Like, I really should get on my shit today. And then you're going to get on your shit and you're going to take pleasure in it, because it's going to be like giving you peace of mind. The moon is also going to conjunct Uranus tomorrow, so that's going to be the ability to be unique, to think outside of the box, to be yourself, to be different, to be comfortable in your own skin, pretty much. And the moon's already in Taurus, self-indulgent Taurus, so like with that conjunction, I kind of see that as like you feeling yourself pretty much, like I got all my shit done, I'm put together, I'm stable, I'm secure, I'm about to relax, I'm about to just kick my feet up, like, yeah. The moon is also going to make a sextile to Neptune, so that's going to be the opportunity to connect to the bigger picture, connect to all possibilities, connect to your dreams and your fantasies. Lower octave might be, connect to some form of escapism, right? Might watch Netflix or some shit like that. Especially if we don't have any like big dreams or like big goals or anything like that to like connect to, then you might just like connect to like drugs instead or something like that. The moon is also going to make a trine to Pluto tomorrow, so that's going to be the gift of transformation. That's great. That's great. So if you don't have any dreams or anything like that to connect to, I mean, the gift from the universe to transform us, I mean, I feel like that's just going to lead to like, help like connecting to like the bigger picture of like what was the meaning and what was the purpose of like this transformation. So yeah, that's looking good. Something I do want to say, so today it's squaring Pluto, so we're like trying to learn like how to transform and figure out like what needs to be transformed, but tomorrow it trines Pluto. So I kind of feel like don't stress yourself out too much about transformation, because like the universe is just going to give it to us tomorrow. So it's kind of like you stressing of like what's the correct answer just for the teacher, like when it's all said and done, just for the teacher to be like, oh, the correct answer is D, and it's like, so all I had to do was just wait. Had I known, and you would have just fucking gave me the right answer. It's kind of like that. Also, tomorrow the moon is going to square Saturn, so although it's conjuncting it today, we have the opportunity to get back on task. Tomorrow it's going to be squaring it, so it's going to be challenging to get on task tomorrow, so I would get on task today, okay? Although we're again not motivated to do it, better off you do it today, because it's going to be challenging to do tomorrow. Although tomorrow the moon is going to be trining Venus, so we are going to take pleasure in the hustle and in the routine and stuff like that. In terms of the mission, it's going to be hard to get back on that. That was the mood message. If you would like to book a reading with me, click the link in the description box if you're on YouTube, and if you're watching on TikTok, click the link in my bio. Bye.